Hello everyone, welcome back to another video with K Solutions. In this video, we will be taking an improper fraction and making it a mixed fraction. So if you don't understand the terms improper fraction, mixed fraction, and even proper fraction, I'll do a little bit of explaining. So an improper fraction means that your numerator is larger than your denominator. So that means the number on top of your fraction is bigger than the number on the bottom. A proper fraction means that the numerator is smaller than the denominator. So the smaller number is on top and the larger number is on the bottom. And in most cases in math, you want to make your fraction a proper fraction or a mixed fraction. And that leaves us with our last example of a mixed fraction. And a mixed fraction is simply a whole number right beside a proper fraction. So you'll have a whole number, whether it be 2, 3, 4, but you'll have a number. And then you'll have it right beside a proper fraction, meaning a fraction where the numerator is smaller than the denominator. And so in this case, we have an improper fraction, 11 over 4. And we need to make that a mixed fraction. So that way it's in proper form. And the first step in doing that is now saying, what is 11 divided by 4? And so that's simply saying, how many times can 4 go into the number 11? So 4 can go into the number 11 2 times evenly, because we know that's 8. And it'll have a remainder, so I'm going to make an R, 3. So I'll explain that just a bit. 4 times 2 gives me 8. So 4 can go into 11 2 times evenly. It cannot go in there evenly any more than 2, because if I did 3, 4 times 3 gives me 12. So it's larger than my number. So it can go in there 2 times evenly. But then when I do that, 8 is a difference from 11 of 3. So 4 times 2 gives me 8. I have a remainder of 3 to get me to that number 11. So that's the first step in writing this this improper fraction into a mixed fraction form. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this whole number 2 as the whole number for my mixed fraction. And I'm going to use that remainder, 3, as the numerator for my fraction, for my proper fraction at that. So I'm going to have 2 as my whole number, 3/4. And I keep my denominator, as you can see, from the original example. And so just in those easy steps, I've made that improper fraction now a mixed fraction of 2 3/4. So I took my whole number from the even distribution of the division, from how many times 4 can go into 11. And then I took my remainder, 3, made that my numerator now, and kept my remainder, my denominator, the same. And we can do the reverse of this as well. So if I started off with 2 3/4 and said, I want to make this mixed fraction now an improper fraction, all I have to do is say, what is 2 times 4? So I'm going to multiply my whole number times my denominator. So I'm going to say, what is 2 times 4 plus my numerator divided by the denominator. So I'm only doing the reverse of what we did up top. So 2 times 4 gives me 8 plus 3 over 4. And that's going to equal 8 plus 3 gives me 11 over 4. So that's how you do the reverse of it. You multiply that whole number times the denominator, then add your numerator, and put that all over your denominator. That gives you back to your improper fraction. So we did 2 things. We made an improper fraction a mixed fraction, and we took an improper fraction and made it a mixed fraction into an improper fraction. Hope that helps.